Well, the feds are coming out to get you. My goodness gracious. Can you pause it? Can you hear those sirens? Wow, those are loud.
Yeah, that is loud.
Is everything okay?
I don't know.
Out in the busiest... New York City, the only city in the world, Mr. Wallinger, where you have ambulances and fire trucks.
Yeah, that was two fire trucks right there.
Damn, hope everyone's okay.
Yeah.
FKF in the YouTube chat says, hope everyone is having a good Tuesday, especially those people where the fire trucks are going. Hope everything's okay. Hopefully it's like a false alarm or something, or, not going. Hope everyone's okay there. For sure. I know one person who's not okay, though. Well, two people, as a matter of fact. One is Mr. Fantasy, who's not here right now. He will be joining us later.
He'll be here soon. Oh my God.
He'll be here in a little bit. He's actually in one of those fire trucks. He's out on a call, but then afterwards.
A third truck and another ambulance.
Oh, jeez. My goodness.
Oh, I might have to check that old. What's that app? Sophie uses it.
The neighborhood one?
Yeah.
I forget the name, but I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But the second person who's not okay, is here with us right now. It's Jake Wallinger. Jake, this is your flu game, pal. How you feeling?
I'm certainly under the weather. You can hear it in my voice. I can't breathe. I'm not getting a single morsel of air through my nostrils right now.
Yeah, you're going to have to use that mute button, my friend, because last episode, I'm not going to quote Kanye during last call, I ain't going to name no names, but someone last episode was sniffling like a machine, and that picked up on the microphone.
Last full episode or the
last full episode, not on the emergency episode. The last full episode.
Oh, was it me?
I said I'm not going to name any names.
Okay.
But if I were to name names, I'd say it was Liam Fantasy. But I'm not going to name names.
All right, great. No, that's good.
I initially thought it would have been you because you've had a history of doing that, not for nothing, not to throw you under the bus.
I get sick like once a month. I have an absolute dog ass immune system.
Well, it's fine if you're sick. Just like there's the mute button for a reason. You got a cough.
It's fine if I'm sick.
It's
fine if I'm sick.
That's so positive.
That's not. It's not fine if I'm sick.
Well, no, it's not fine if you're sick. But if you are performing while sick, like I commend you for the effort. Just use that mute button. That's all. That's all you need.
All right, pal.
Yeah, that's Old Man, a.k.a. Jake. I am Bobby Pornier, a.k.a. Fitz. Mr. Fantasy will be joining us shortly for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We're happy you could join us for a regularly scheduled episode of the show. YouTube.com/@Pod on Lansdowne if you want to join the live chat as we discuss our favorite baseball team, the Boston Red Sox. Since we last spoke, Jake, since you were last on the program, we did not have Ranger Suarez on the roster.
No.
We did an emergency episode where you were not able to join on the actual talk itself.
I was not involved.
You were not involved. Not very nice. Scooby.
Yeah, I was on the train actually.
Yeah, you were in the YouTube chat. And you were trying to get our attention.
I popped in, yeah.
Just for a hot second. But I figured now with Fantasy dragging his feet, per usual, being late to the show, and you not having a chance to kind of say your piece about the latest member of the Boston Red Sox joining our beloved team, Ranger Suarez, 5-year, $130 million contract to slot in as probably the quote-unquote number 2 guy on the in the rotation. I heard Lou Merloni talking on 310 to the left. It doesn't really matter at some point who is labeled as the 2 or 3 unless you get to the playoffs. That last bit, a little editorial by me. But the point is, you haven't really had a chance to talk about Ranger signing. What say you? What do you think? We're a couple days removed from it now, just under a week as we sit here on Tuesday the 20th talking about it. But I don't know. You're taking a picture of someone.
Yeah, I'm posting that we're live on Instagram.
Okay, that's great. What do you think? What say you? Ranger Suarez, Red Sox.
I would say my initial reaction was very surprised, and then I was slightly concerned. And then I was very happy.
Walk us through all those stages there. Surprise, concern, acceptance.
Okay, so as we know, Craig, once again, basically nothing he does leaks at all. It just sort of happens. I think the only thing seriously linking Suarez and the Red Sox was like some offhand thing by like Rosenthal or one of those guys just being like, yeah, he's talking to them and 5 other teams or whatever a few days earlier. And I think we all sort of dismissed it, because the interest kings, it's a very real thing at this point.
All of that was just a smokescreen that led us to this moment.
Right.
This shit's chess. It ain't checkers.
Yeah, the interest kings thing is definitely a real. I mean, the Red Sox do get reported to be, which again is not like a bad thing inherently, but they do get reported that they're intrigued or whatever in like 90% of free agents at this point.
And then when you keep being Charlie Brown with the football, after a while it gets old. I understand.
So
where fans
I don't think
come from.
anyone thought anything of it. And then I was actually Fitz. I was on the toilet, if you could believe it, and I was scrolling and I caught
just
it.
Like Elvis when he died.
I caught it on a scroll. The Heyman tweet. It's like Sox Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio? Or Eugenio?
Well, it's Ranger Suarez that we're.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Totally different guy. Totally
I'm
different
sick.
position.
Ranger.
One bats right, the other throws left.
Ranger Suarez. Sorry about that. We'll probably talk about Eugenio later. Ranger Suarez to the Red Sox. I was like, oh. I literally said, oh, out loud. Then I was a little concerned because, he does have his injury history. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, personally. But he's not exactly a horse. And then the number came out, and I was totally cool with the number. What is it, 130? 130, even better. My gosh. 130, and no opt-outs or anything else. And I said, all right, let's move. And then I looked at the rotation depth chart, and I said, all right, I like it.
It's one of the best rotations in baseball, as far as I'm concerned. I mean,
You could
go back and listen to the emergency episode that we recorded, Mr. Fennessy and myself, the other day, the night that the news dropped. I believe that was Wednesday. But no, I mean, if you missed that, I'll just quickly sum it up and say, good deal. If you're going to miss on someone like a Bregman, or if you're not going to end up trading for a Ketel Marte, or if you're not going to sign Bichette, which clearly they didn't, we could talk about that in a moment as well, and where that leaves the team going forward. Interesting conversation I wanted to have as well in the second segment of the show, but preferably when Liam is here. I briefed you guys on it, but we'll keep it a secret right now for the audience. But in the meantime, if you're going to miss out on those guys, it makes sense to steer into the run prevention, which is exactly what they're doing. Obviously, a different type of prototype compared to Garrett Crochet, two guys pitching from the left-hand side, sure, but the similarities kind of start and end there. But, I mean, Crochet, Ranger, Sonny Gray, especially in a short series as your 1-2-3, you could do way, way worse than that. Hard to do much better than that. I mean,
it's definitely not. This is not. I don't think this is even like remotely arguable, but probably the best Red Sox rotation. Definitely the best Red Sox rotation since 2018. I would say with real certainty. And then before that, like I actually went and looked. I don't even know what year you would even point to.
I mean, your mind instantly goes to Pedro, Schilling, and Lowe, but if I'm not mistaken, obviously Derek
Lowe wasn't very good in that.
It wasn't in the regular season. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't amazing.
It's probably 07. It's 07.
Yeah. Yeah,
07, you had
Beckett.
Beckett had 6.5. I mean, this is B-War. I'll go look at F4.
B-War sport. They're going to yell at you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Beckett had 6.5 B-War that year. Daisuke had 4.1. Schilling had 4. Wake had 2.2. And then Lester only pitched in 11 games, but he had 1. And, it was kind of, he was up and coming. It's probably best since 18. And then before that, best since. And Fitz, I'll tell you one thing. What happened those 2 years?
They fell into deep holes in the American League Championship Series.
That did not happen in 2018.
Yep. Oh, I thought you said 04 and 07. My apologies.
No, 18 and 07.
Oh. Well, one of them they fell into a hole. But no, they won the championship.
Yeah, they won the World Series.
The World Series. Yeah, I misheard. I thought you meant 04 and 07.
No, it's okay. But point being, the rotation looks awesome. And if even one of, and we'll see if they're all on the team come opening day, one of like early Tolley, Oviedo, if one of those guys hits, Like you are looking at I don't even know.
Gangbusters, man. You're looking at gangbusters.
You're looking at some real shit right there.
Because I know that you had kind of, I don't think I'm putting words in your mouth saying this. I know that you had kind of soured a bit on Brian Bayo after.
I still am sour.
After game 2. Well, yeah, again, I'm just trying to toe the line there. I don't know how far you had soured, but just to kind of set the stage.
Pretty sour. We're talking Warheads.
Those are sour.
Yeah.
Those are pretty sour.
No, I don't want
Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet. I still
listen. I'm sure Brian's a nice guy. I'm sure Brian's a nice guy, and I tweeted almost this verbatim, but I think the most I've ever related to Craig Breslow is he watched that Bayo game 2 start, as did I, and we both said, enough, never again. Never again.
It doesn't even have to be a full-on ever again. Over the course of an entire year, he pitched very well. So the fact if he's slotting as your quote-unquote 4, that's damn good, man. He did pitch well. I understand that game 2 was really bad.
I fear that I really am all set.
Well, I'm not there with you on that, but doesn't matter. Again, if he's your 4 guy and you have pitching depth behind that, cream is going to rise to the top there at some point.
I don't think he's giving me anything that Connolly Early's not giving me now.
Well, there's a good chance that you find that out in a matter of months.
I guess I am. Yeah, I
guess you are.
I just think the upside, like, it's not there anymore. We know what he is. I don't know. I'm kind of uninterested.
Solid rotation.
Sorry if that offends.
Rotation. Maybe not high end, but in any event, no matter how you feel about Brian Bayo, Webster in the chat, youtube.com/@on Lansdowne, Brian Bayo, hashtag he is mid, but I like him. There you go. Like the Drive meme with Gosling. In any event, this kind of opens the door into the next kind of topic of conversation, not just on this show, but just within Red Sox Nation in general. Is there a way to kind of put a bow on this winter? We're a couple of weeks away from pitchers and catchers reporting. Shape of the team is coming into more of a clear view, but still think if you ask most Red Sox fans, they're going to say we could use one more bat, one more piece, fill into the infield, and then maybe we've got ourselves a team. The smoke that has been seen in recent days, for a while, it was, get Bregman back. And then for a hot second, okay, maybe, is there any chance that we would pivot to Bo Bichette? Then it was, okay, go get Ketel Marte. That ship may have sailed. They really seem like they may not be moving off of Marte, which is crazy, in my opinion, that they're not at least going to listen to a competitive offer that I talked about on the emergency Ranger Suarez episode. Go back and listen to that. The point is now, as we sit here on the 20th of January, it seems like a lot of that attention is shifted to one Isaac Paredes, third baseman for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Jake, we saw each other a couple of days ago. And I also saw...
We kissed on the lips.
I also saw Liam Fennessy, who has actually decided to join the show.
Whoa.
Hi, Liam.
Hey,
there he is.
What's going on?
Liam, you timed it pretty well because we just wrapped up the Ranger Suarez conversation, which we already talked about on the emergency episode.
Perfect.
We were pivoting now to discuss, if you're watching this on YouTube, the topic of the title, Isaac Paredes. I made a comment to both of you guys in jest, but a little bit of truth to it, that, again, social media attacks, take it with a grain of salt. For weeks now, I've heard a bunch of people whining that they wouldn't want Eugenio Suarez to sign with the Red Sox, which is totally understandable. I know all the negative connotations there. Great power, sure, but a lot of swing and miss, going to strike out a lot, and the defense is absolutely abysmal. It's funny that they have those concerns, and yet Isaac Paredes, there's some people shaking ass for him. Not saying he's a bad player, but similar enough profiles, better defensively, as Jake rightly pointed out when we saw each other on Friday, sure, but still not, amazing over at a very important defensive position at third base. Listen, I get that all the options right now, Liam, are not perfect at this juncture, when a lot of guys like Bichette and Bregman and you name it have already signed. But if you're steering into the run prevention sort of aspect like it seems like the Red Sox are doing after signing Ranger Suarez, would it behoove them to maybe try to find a different option other than Isaac Paredes, or are the people who rightfully bring up that, like, hey, this dude's swing plane, his actual swing itself is tailor-made for Fenway. I don't know if you've seen the spray chart, fellas, but he would mash at Fenway.
Yeah, listen. We throw around the he'd mash at Fenway joke with these guys' spray charts.
He really would.
He really would. Yeah, let's
Just
get
like-
that.
just
let's
like
get
how
that
it
out of
looks
the way.
All he does is pull the ball.
Just like how it
all
looks.
his hits.
Yeah, it's like what, like close to like damn near 40% of all his batted balls are pulled to left field. So that's why it's perfect for the Crawford boxes, right? But Liam, like, just take your temperature, I guess. Where do you feel on the Paredes rumor? Because there could be some legs on this.
I think it's fine. You already mentioned the defense, and I mean I had no idea until I pulled up his Savant just seconds ago. Outs above average, -3 last year, 19th percentile, arm strength 20th percentile. Like, you still need another right-handed hitting bat. Sure,
the fact that he's righty is great.
question mark is I guess my initial thoughts on it. I guess I was looking at his contract too. I guess he's ARB eligible for the next 2 years too. So theoretically, I guess he wouldn't cost too much either. But it's not the sexy move. It's not the splashy move. He's certainly not.
I fear we're out of sexy moves.
Yeah, I mean at this juncture, truck day is 2 weeks away.
What day specifically? I know you know it.
What is it? February 3rd?
You tell me. You're the truck day guy.
He's acting like he doesn't know it.
I already have my fold out chair out there. I'm saving a spot.
Holy shit! You guys ever look at Connolly Early's Savant page?
Is it nasty? I bet it is.
It's all red.
Is it like Playboy Cardi?
Fastball velo is mid.
Playboy Cardi, Jake? Whole lot of red.
Nice, Fitz. Great reference, Fitz.
Sick reference.
All right, can I do my Paredes piece?
Let's hear it.
What do I always say when you ask for permission to say something? I don't think I'm going to be able to stop you, no matter what I say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just lost the window. I lost you guys? I don't know where you went. You can still hear me, right?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I could see you fumbling around like a moron. This is great radio. This is awesome. This is great.
At 2007 Boston. There we are. Hey guys. Okay. Paredes. Yeah, it's not sexy, and if it's not going to be, here's basically where I'm at. Ketel Marte, it doesn't seem like they're going to trade him. That's obviously the perfect fit. Whatever. If they're not going to trade him, they're not going to trade him. I don't know. Nico Horner to me is like basically the two options in front of you. If Nico Horner is available, which seems like kind of a mixed. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Nico Horner.
Yeah, with the 1 year on the contract left, you know.
And Paredes are, I would say, the two, like, quote unquote realistic options at this juncture.
Maybe Brendan Donovan too, but
yeah, but he's a lefty. I feel like that probably
that's part
makes
of it.
that unrealistic. Both righties. Nico is a top probably 5 defender, like in all of baseball, literally. But the bat does leave a bit to be desired. Last year he actually kind of came into his own, but he still has zero power.
That's just not his game. He's got wheels. He can scoot.
Yeah,
it's just that's just not his game.
Unfortunately, the Red Sox do desperately need balls to go over fences this year. And so that's kind of why it seems like the Paredes thing, like probably the move. This year, he was -2 his fielding run value, but if you even go back to last year, it was equal. 2023 it was -1, and 22 he was actually a pretty positive defender. So like, he's not going to suck over at third. He's either adequate or give or take one way, which to me is fine. I'd like someone a little bit better. I don't know. The defense is whatever. And the bat, like, I honestly think we're underrating the bat a hair. If you throw out his stint in Chicago, the 52 games he played in Chicago after the 24
that's
trade
just
deadline,
not conducive to his offensive approach at all. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, shame on me. I hate when people say like throw this out and it's like 50 games or whatever. It's not. You can't just do that. But we're gonna do it here. He had an 809 OPS last year. Obviously, he struggled with some injuries. In Tampa, the year prior, he had a 792 OPS in 100 games. And then the year before that, 840 in 143 games. He was great with 31 bombs. This is a legit middle of the order bat. I mean, it's not like some ho-hum, let's see if we can make this work thing. Like, if you did get this guy, he'd be batting third for you, right?
Third or fourth or fifth,
Yeah,
something
third or
along
fourth,
those
depending on
lines.
what you-
Those sort of
Him or Contreras would be one of the,
right
So,
in
like,
the heart of the order there.
Yeah, I mean, this is not some slouch. Throw Fenway Park in there. I think you're cooking a little bit. And as far as his value goes, it doesn't seem super crazy. Like, I don't think we're gonna get fleeced here one way or the other. It sounds like everybody seems
Not if you talk to Astros fans on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know who they think he is.
Bayo and Meyer and Durant and Roman Anthony and Jason Tatum for the Rockets. Like that's what they're talking about. Just very quickly, I want to interject. Again, we talk about the swing plane being great for Paredes at Fenway. Webster does point out 16 expected homers at Fenway compared to 22 in Houston.
Talk to me about those doubles, though.
First of all, he says people forget the monster is tall. Liam doesn't forget because he was thrown off of it, first of all. Second of all,
true.
Yeah, no, Jake, you went in and you completely jacked my point there. I was going to mention that's still going to lead to some doubles, man. And that, homers and doubles, that's going to help with the slug. So
I love doubles. I love doubles,
Charlie. So I guess at the end of the day, it's tepid interest, I would say, tops for me. Again, in this game of musical chairs, there's only so many spots left to take. There's only so many guys that you could feasibly plug in. Again, it could be worse, I think.
Also, he's 26. Like,
I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah. I feel like he'll
be 27.
For a spell now.
I would have guessed like 29 at this point.
Yeah, he's going to turn 27 in a couple weeks, but I don't know, 2 years for all right, I mean, we're beating around the bush here. What's your your realistic ideal trade for this young man?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I haven't thought about that.
I mean,
I suppose. What do you think? If
I'm
you're asking, maybe you have an idea.
Well, it sucks that I'm the one that has to lay this out, but Durant for him straight up is pretty fair value, I would say. Maybe they could throw in one other thing.
I think they would,
like a decent mid-level prospect.
Yeah, even if it was that, just to make it even, I would do that. I think.
Yeah.
At this juncture, if you can't do anything better, and you don't want to try, you're gonna yell at me for this, Jake. So maybe take a cough or a sneeze if you have to, so I can get the point out without you jumping down my throat. You don't want to trade Durant for absolutely nothing because he's still a solid enough of a player. You don't want to just be giving that out like it's candy. But
that's not nothing. I mean, this guy's a 4-WAR player. He's a 4-win player.
But that's what I mean.
If he's healthy.
If Paredes is a solid player, I think you could. That being the general framework, yeah, I think you could get something done with that. What say you, Liam?
Yeah, I mean.
If they want Bayo, I would do that straight up too. If they need pitching, that's
all your ops.
No, I'm just saying, if those are your two pieces that you can move off of now with the depth you have.
And if we still had Jake Diekman, I'd trade him too.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. I mean, Durant 1-for-1 feels steep, like you said, Fitz. I feel like something else would have to come from Houston. I certainly haven't taken a deep dive into their farm or their 40-man to see what's there. But I wouldn't be opposed to that being where the conversation starts. I don't know. The Bayo thing I'm hesitant on. I think I still value him far more than Jake does. And the 30 starts he's going to give you. But
all right.
I don't know.
Is he giving you 30 starts right now?
Yeah, I mean, over the last 2-3 years, yeah.
No. But I'm saying, if you look at the other pitchers that we have, Are there 32 starts for?
I mean, I think he's still your 4. He's still your number 4.
He's your 4 right now. He's your 4 right at this second.
To throw this in there, Adam in the YouTube chat goes, Paredes and Brian Abreu would pretty much end our offseason. Yeah, I mean, if you could somehow make that work, it might be a bit complicated on the deal. But that, I mean, you do hear like, okay, one more piece for the bullpen.
I mean, that'd be mint. That'd be sick as hell.
Yeah. I think after all the trials and tribulations, I'd say you end up with a pretty damn good offseason there. One of the best pitching staffs in baseball, and you round out the rest of the lineup there. I think that makes sense. I'd go with that.
I just think Bayo is a repetitive. I just don't. I think the upside is frankly non-existent at this point.
I think he's a solid. We talked about it earlier in the show.
For me, it's more having
three. Your Crochet,
not a sure
your
thing, but
Suarez and your Gray. That's your 1, 2, 3, obviously. And then it's like you're gonna want to see what you've got in these young cats.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If you're not gonna deal,
no, I don't disagree. I mean,
all right. Like I'd rather see Connolly early start a game tomorrow morning. I'm waking up. I'm going to a baseball game. I'd much rather see Connolly early start than Brian Bayo.
I don't disagree with that, but
all right. Well, then that's what I'm saying. I mean,
over the course of 162 games, a guy that's going to give you 28 to 30 starts.
No, I don't disagrry that that's valuable.
I think early will get
the best ability is availability.
Yeah, we'll give you. I don't know. I bet he sees. What do we think? If we hold on to him, he gets 10 to 15 starts this season.
Oh, I think it'd be way more. I think he's probably your 5th starter.
With how much they're gassing up Oviedo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Trade Bayo at this point. Like
it's clearly also with the money committed
excited
to Bayo,
about these guys.
It's not
that's another thing they need.
You can't just hand wave that away. But so with that in mind, with him being on the books, I think you could absolutely do far worse than Bayo as he's developing, as he's gone to this point. Is he going to be a full-on number 2? No, he doesn't miss enough bats to do that. But shit, with the AAV he's making, I think he's solid. I think he's a steady Eddie, and I think that's what we're going to have.
I think the dirty little secret throughout all of this, the dirty little secret is that they got to move off a little bit of money. We're over the luxury tax right now.
Right now, we're over the second threshold.
Over the second
by a handful of mil.
By a few milli, and Bayo and Duran. Bayo and Duran both heading out
would certainly get you under there.
Yeah, would drop him right under that. I mean, you're obviously gonna have something coming in too because you need an infielder.
JD on in the chat goes, Tolly has to add to his secondary stuff to be a formidable
starter. Yeah, that's fine.
Starter. Absolutely.
Go throw him in the fucking bullpen.
One of the best fastballs in baseball, as far as I'm already concerned with him.
Adam in the chat bringing up Patrick Sandoval. That's another
people forget
on the payroll.
People forget.
But yeah, Tolly, I think we're not under any belief that Tolly's gonna start the year in the rotation. I think it's a matter of working out the secondaries in Worcester before a decision comes on that front. Obviously, very promising going forward.
Connolly Early is starting the 5th game of the season. If I'm the Red Sox, personally,
the Red Sox would do a lot of things if you were the Red Sox.
Hell, he might start the 4th game of the season if I'm the Red Sox.
Give him opening day.
Why not? Right? Give Crochet the extra day of rest.
I don't. But the fact that Liam agreed with me to say he'd rather watch a Connolly Early start than a Brian Bayo start tomorrow.
100%.
I think the organization clearly feels the same way.
I also think Oviedo being there makes it an easier call if they're really kind of we're all set with the Brian Bayo experience. It makes it far easier.
Why is that?
No, just because all right, then that's your number 4 and Early's your number 5.
Because they're both Latin. You can't.
No, but I'm just saying
you can't have two guys. I don't get it.
If you think we've seen the best of Brian Bayo, and you don't want to commit to it turns into 19 mil towards the end of that extension. And that I can understand, because then you do have guys like Sandoval and Houck, God willing, and Cutter, and
Brian, how old is
Cutter might be your last bullpen addition for this year. Like
that fastball out of the pen.
We have Brian Abreu at home, guys. That's
I forgot about Cutter.
Right?
Yeah, Brian. I'm sorry, man. It's over.
He's out of
You're
here.
so
You're gonna
adamant.
love what. It's not even Minute Maid anymore, right? It's like Daikin Park.
Lone Depot or some shit.
No, it's Daikin Park. Lone Depot is where Miami.
It's what
is.
park?
Daikin. That's the name of it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I
like
walked
a
right into it,
Korean
Liam. Right? Yeah.
company or
Jesus
something,
Christ.
yeah.
I'm dead naming the hell of it. It's Minute Maid for.
He
Maid
did
forever.
what in his cup?
If you're so adamant about moving on from Brian Bayo, Mr. Wallenker, then our next segment after the break might be for you specifically because I asked you both to come up with an outside of the box idea to move on to build this roster. Not talking Paredes, not talking Horner, not talking trading for Marte, not later, not after breakfast now, but it's something different. Something new to the table.
Sorry.
Doesn't have to be 100%.
I should have muted myself there. I fucked up.
That's okay. That's fine. I forgive you. Doesn't have to be 100% realistic. Could be big pie in the sky, but just something to kind of get the gears turning and talking about this. A thought exercise, if you will. So that's going to come after the break. Stay tuned. Pod on Lansdowne. We'll be right back. What's up, chat? What's happening? The amount of spam calls I'm getting, my goodness gracious. It's getting nasty.
I have such a good answer to this question. You're going to get chills.
I think I have a good one as well. Liam, did you get one?
I think
What's up?
My question about the outside the box.
I pulled one out of my ass like 10 minutes ago. So
Okay.
It's not exciting. Jake's going to absolutely hate it, but it's the best I've got right now.
Okay.
How are you doing? Christy, what's up? Leo. Adam, of course. Botsy. Leo. Watching Rough Sider play first base against the Red Sox. Will wife. Riz, get your L word ready like I mentioned at Connie Forum for the FOCO ad read. I enlisted Riz's help because apparently I already said Lexington, Kentucky before, and I said that last week during the ad read. So... Ian, do it. Please say none. The appetizers did cure cancer. That's the problem.
God rest his soul.
Yes. Jody.
All right, let's do it. Let's hop back in. I'm ready.
Hop back in.
I'm rearing.
Rich, just think of a word that starts with L and put it into the chat, and I'll go from there. Make sure it's not a slur, all right? No slurs, please. Could be Liam.
Ew. No.
You did what on Liam? Pod? By the way, while Riss thinks of a word, we did think of one in the car, but I forgot Riss. For anyone who knows a good soundboard app or website, please let me know. I need to make a Pod on Lansdowne soundboard. We talk about it all the time, but we never actually do it.
Yeah.
In a way that I can actually make it play, like I can hit it here. I can hit a bot. You know what? Adam wins. I'm going to go with lobotomy. There you go.
It's a good one.
Riss had it and then said forgot it, so Adam stepped up and made it work. So, all right,
He's
5
the dad
seconds.
who stepped up.
The grip check daddy who stepped up. Back at, all right, 5 seconds. Pod on Lansdowne is back. Jake Fitz and Liam at your service here. As January winds down, as the NFL playoffs wind down. Shout out to the Patriots. AFC Championship game. Sunday. I think we win. As all that happens, we have another word from our friends over at Forever Collectibles, a.k.a. FOCO. In case you folks were not aware, FOCO is one of the leading manufacturers in officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much, much more. For over 25 years, FOCO's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you, that was quick, Liam. Usually it takes you a second. You were Johnny on the spot there.
I wasn't distracted by my second monitor.
Nailed it. You, to show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, in the office, and anywhere else that you may go. Folks, we're giving you a 10% discount code on all FOCO items, including the wide range of products they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox and potentially those New England Patriots as well. Gear up in time for the big game, because I legally can't say any of the games coming up on the NFL schedule, probably without getting sued out the wazoo. What you could do is visit
written consent without the
express
written consent.
Yeah, any reuse or rebroadcast, retransmission without the expressed written consent is prohibited. What you could do is go to foco.com, that's FOCO.com, or you could click on the link in the description below wherever you're listening to this program, and use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout on all in-stock items. This offer applies to in-stock items only, pre-order items. They don't count. If you try to do it with a pre-order item, they put you in a blender like they put CJ Stroud in a blender the other day. So again, that's promo code POL10, P as in pod, O as in on, L as in lobotomy 10, to save 10% off at checkout at foco.com. Find your fandom with FOCO. Gentlemen, outside the box ideas.
Ready?
Really dig deep. I want you to think. I want to hear your thought process behind this. Something outside the box, a name that hasn't been thrown around that could be added to the Red Sox lineup. Again, maybe it's a little bit pie in the sky. Maybe it's a little bit unrealistic. If you come at me with like some bullshit, oh, well, baseball trade value says that this isn't feasible. It's a thought experiment, all right? Walk with me here. It's a slow news week after the Ranger Suarez thing. We got to talk about something. And I thought that this would be a fun idea. So with that in mind, who would like to do the honors?
Take it away, Jake.
All right, ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this would have to take place after Cody Bellinger signs somewhere other than the Bronx. And in that scenario, we would trade one Jarren Duran for one Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I said outside the box. You were talking like outside the country, dude. That is
that one?
really out there.
Jazz plays second for us. Marcelo goes over to third. What do we think?
I mean, the narratives alone on that.
Fun,
Where
right?
do you even start?
Fun,
I mean,
what's the package look like?
1-for-1 swap.
I mean, 1-for-1 swap. Yeah, Yeah,
And that's it. That's a wrap.
that's it.
I mean, I know we hate Jazz Chisholm right now.
In my heart of hearts,
be fun.
he's a player you love to root against.
Jazz at second base, guys. 8 outs above average last year. Fielding run value of 5.
That very well be true. Early returns on this on the YouTube chat. Botsy, Evil, Red Sox 86, Ew, Christie, Straight to Jail, Ian Doran of Not Another Sox Podcast. That might be the worst idea I've ever heard.
All right.
Jake, you can convince
Never
me.
let Jake cook again. And
You can
Adam brings up a good
convince
chat. Says Yankees Duran would be Jake's least favorite player of all
I mean,
time.
Jesus Christ.
Be honest,
Red
is
Sox,
one
Red Sox Duran is my least favorite player. What fucking difference would it make?
Man.
I thought you guys would be a little more on board with this one. I'm surprised.
No, I don't hate it
am.
as much as the chat. I really don't.
Yankees Jazz, electric. I loved watching him.
Jazz was so fucking good last
He was
year.
awesome. He went 30-30 last year, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
I really don't. I actually don't hate the trade idea all that much, Jake. I'm giving you a hard time a little bit with that, and it's kind of funny just to see the
He
chat.
went 30-30. He only played 130 games. He missed a month of the season.
He helped the POL Perverts win the Red Sox Podcaster Championship, by the way. He got a ring with us. So, how that works?
I told you, Bellinger goes and signs in in Queens or something. Yankees desperately need an outfielder then.
What's Jazz's contract situation?
He's a free agent after this year.
So that's part of the thing here, right? Because you still have team control with Duran.
I mean, we're running out of options. Like,
right.
So is Nico.
And
Walker.
I did say outside the box, it doesn't have to be 100% reasonable.
Well, that's
It's
my
diabolical, but it would solve a couple problems, says Roger
That's my
Mexico.
idea.
True.
K-Bird says short porch merchant, potentially.
Yeah,
But, if you're talking about the defense...
I mean, yeah, that glove at second would be nice. Would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So, Jazz, welcome to Boston.
To the Flowers, says Cam Schlittler, the hometown kid. Maybe that's how you bridge the value of the couple
Bring
years of
him
Duran.
home. Bring him home.
Jazz on an expiring plus Cam Schlittler, add another arm.
What's another starter? Why not?
Right.
Let's have some fun.
Webster goes, if you want to talk expected homers, Jazz is horrible at Fenway.
I could have
that
told
makes
you
sense.
that.
And again, he's a lefty there, so maybe that's part of it. But again, the defense there could be legit. And again, I said out there, out of the box ideas.
Do you think Mayor Zoran would request a meeting with Jaron?
100%.
I think it would just expel him straight out, not
Yeah,
even
I
a
was gonna
meeting.
say I think you would excommunicate him from the city of New York.
And then hit him with the Miss Rachel wham 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 video. Which I am abusing that video going forward.
Wham.
Wham wham. That's great video.
Yeah,
Liam,
that's
do you
my
want to go
mayor.
or should I? Or should I?
No, Fitz, you do yours. Mine's not exciting.
Believe it or not, I have another left-handed hitting second baseman on deck here. This team that we're talking about is discussing moving off one of their arms, and they could use some help in the outfield. Knowing that, gentlemen, what would you say the two biggest areas of strength that we might be able to trade from are in terms of our roster construction? If we're going to give up
I would say our arms and the outfield fits.
arms in the outfield, I would agree with that, Jake.
Yep.
And again, this isn't a perfect trade idea. It's outside of the box. But you're talking about a guy who's on the upswing offensively. The numbers under the hood defensively weren't great this past year, but you go early, you go as far back even as 24. Very recently, he was like one of the top, like within the top 5 or 10 percentile in defensive positions, or in defensive metrics rather, at the position. Gentlemen, what would it take to get Bryce Turang to Boston? Bryce Turang, after 26, has 3 more years of ARB eligible years. They very well could be moving off of Freddie Peralta. They are great defensively, but they could use some extra jolt in the outfield, whether you move off of Duran or since they're a very defensively minded team, maybe they would prefer someone like Willier. Obviously, I would like to keep Willier around here with his power because this team could
Turang
use
was
the
bad
power.
defensively this year.
He was in like the bottom. I forget off the top of my head, but it wasn't great. But then if you look back at 24,
Was he hurt? He won the Platinum Glove last year, or two
the
years
defensive
ago.
metrics weren't.
No, last year.
The defensive metrics didn't shape out well for him.
Oh, brother won a Platinum Glove 13 months ago.
So 13 months ago, not 1 month ago.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, 24. His defensive metrics were off the charts.
I know. I'm just saying that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a drop in 1 year. I don't know.
What would it take? I think it would take a pretty penny because of the team control and the way I think his OPS was damn near 800 this past year. He took a real leap forward this past year on offense. Is he going to have 25 plus homer pop consistently? No, but he's got wheels. Could be able to continue that development offensively. And historically speaking, I know he's relatively young in his career. I think he's only 3 or 4 years into his career, but has shown legit stuff with the glove up the middle.
I would
So
say
then you move Meyer over the third.
I would say Bayo and a pretty okay prospect, or Duran and a little bit worse prospect.
Bayo is a situation where, and again, I know, and I maintain that I think he could still be very, very solid here in Boston. I still support him. I maintain that. But with that in mind, I mean, with someone like Joey Ortiz behind Brian Bayo, knowing how good defensively the Brewers are and have been, that seems to be their focus as an organization. Bayo could absolutely thrive there. Could be something like a Quinn Priester situation, someone who forces a lot of ground balls and can outperform the quote-unquote metrics under the hood because of that defense behind him.
I like it, Fitz. I like it.
Bryce Turang. And again, I know it's not a perfect one-to-one. He's another lefty bat. Doesn't fix that situation. Doesn't have a ton of consistent pop, but solid player. team control. To the flower goes, Bayo and Milwaukee wouldn't work. They don't like their pitchers making more than the minimum. That's a good point. Christian goes bats lefty and goes oppo. So there you go. That could be part of it, right?
Unfortunately for the Brewers, they've been completely vindicated. Like every single time, they're like, "That's enough of this pitcher. Like we'll just fill in with some random guy." Or maybe fortunately for the Brewers, but unfortunately for narratives.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
Who was
Bryce
that
Terang.
weird tall kid? Oh, he ended up being not good. The Miz.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's still young.
How was the
Negative.
second half? I don't think
ERA plus of 95. It was the fakest All-Star appearance we've ever seen.
Phillies justified.
Connor Sherwood goes, what does a Jose Ramirez deal look like? Now, Connor. Now, now we're cooking. That Tom Cruise video. Now we're cooking.
Durant, Bayo, Franklin
Ed
Arias.
Meyer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody.
Take all of it.
With him,
They took all of it. It's all gone.
I mean, he's locked in. I know he's getting older, but he's not showing any signs of
He's
slowing
also
down.
getting
He's not
his
making
contract.
enough. He's not making a
His
ton
contract
either.
is
He's getting
shit and
peanuts.
piss. He's getting
he's getting paid minimum wage.
Bro
Yeah.
just loves Cleveland.
J-Ram
does.
clinches another All-Star selection and then immediately goes into the bread line. Like he's not based on how good he is. That contract is man.
That was funny, Fitz. That was pretty
Thank
good.
you.
What
But
does he
switch
make
hitter.
per
I mean,
year?
Jose Ramirez is going to be a Hall of Famer. Like that. For his end of the year or end of career kind of renaissance, put a bow on it. I do some sickening things for J-Ram.
Renaissance? What do you?
He's going to make 21 mil next year.
Yeah, and Webster also mentions that he has 10-5 rights. That's a good point.
What the hell do you mean Renaissance? He's been a consistent 5+ WAR player.
Right, yeah, maybe, okay, Renaissance was the
He
wrong word.
finishes like top
His
5 MVP.
The
every
final
year.
act of his, the twilight of his career, coming towards the last couple
literally far and away the worst season he's had in his career is 2019, and he still was good. He hit 255, 327.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's a Hall of Famer, and
478.
he's still consistently good. Renaissance was the wrong word, but
This
it was.
is, I mean,
Never
I'm looking
make
at-
that mistake again. He stole 44 bags last year. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He is probably the most mismatched in how he looks versus what his actual abilities are.
he looks like Prop Joe
That's
from The Wire.
crazy.
You ever notice that?
He does. He does look like Prop Joe. But whenever I watch him, I'm like, oh, that's like a fat guy.
Proposition
he
by
can't run,
fall kindly
can't play
upon your ear.
defense. Prop Joe. He really does.
Jay
look
Dion
like
goes get Massa taking grounders at third. Bet you didn't think of that. We've thought about him playing first.
Oh,
to try to
the man
alleviate
with
those
the
issues.
man with the magic elbow over at third base. All right.
Liam, outside the box idea.
All right. So everyone's going to throw tomatoes at me because it's so boring. But I kneel at the altar of the rational. He has slight Red Sox connections. So get excited. Plays second and third. Has a Gold Gloves to his name. OPS plus career only 104. You're not going to get a lot of pop. But the only. And I looked at a list of free agents. I pulled this one out of my ass. I wasn't thinking trades. I wasn't thinking blockbusters.
Sure, but yeah, free agent can still work.
Ramon Urias. If we're looking for a stopgap solution for the 2026 season,
Wow.
that's your third baseman.
It's practical.
Wow.
It's practical. It's not sexy. It would not excite me.
Yeah,
But
that's going to be the one that
That's a serviceable major league player. If you're
sports talk
looking
radio
to-
callers are going to be like, Ramon fucking Urias, Felga. Like,
100%.
I don't know, man.
but
Nah. Sorry.
But I mean, if we're building a group of
is
pitchers where
this guy
we're
better
getting
than
ground
Nick
balls-
Sogard? Is this guy meaningfully better than Nick Sogard?
I mean, if you're looking for a right-handed bat that can play second and third, and give you good defense.
with Gold Glove caliber defense.
Yeah, I mean, he got like 9 tendered. Like he's not going to cost much. I I'm just if you don't want to see David Hamilton next year, that's my pitch. If you don't want to see David Hamilton next year,
it's compelling enough in that sense. Again, practical. However, if it does go belly up, it will be the 5,000th instance over the past 5 years of us trying to put a Band-Aid on something and then it going
100%.
Yeah, blowing up right in our faces again.
But I also think it's like, all right, now Bregman's off the board. Like, Paredes would give you a solution for the next 2 years. Like, I don't know what the long-term plan at third base looks like right now. And if you want to kick the can down the road.
Well, not that he's long-term, but that's kind of why I do like Paredes. Like, at least you don't have to worry about it again next year. Like,
true. We don't have to do this song and dance next winter.
Unless he sucks shit, and then it's like, oh, we have to do something about that.
Oh, wait. Sorry, but this is going to leave me if I don't say it right now. Have either of you guys seen Burn After Reading?
Yes.
Not in
Great movies. Very underrated.
Okay. This reference I wanted to make it last episode, and I completely forgot. Had Bregman signed when we recorded last? Yeah, right? Yes. So now that the Devers, Bregman, all of it's all dead. There's no meaningful connection to either.
I think I know which reference you're gonna
to Boston right now, and it's the end of that movie when he goes into J.K. Simmons' office and he goes,
"What did we learn today?
What did we learn, Palmer?" And he goes,
Palmer.
Learn not to do it again. That's basically like. After all this, it's been 2 years of like, what the fuck is going on with these? A year and a half. I guess we learned not to do it again. You know, that's kind of like, what did we learn?
Be fucked if I
thought you were gonna.
What did we learn? Must have been something. Be fucked if I knew what.
Brad Pitt in the closet
shooting George Clooney in the face.
No, George Clooney shoots him in the face. Spoiler.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Brad Pitt's got that stupid grin on his face.
So I follow, for my fellow fantasy football heads out there, I follow Nate Tice, who's a great football follow, even if you're not big into fantasy, like very good analysis. Son of, what was his name? John Tice or something like that. Used to coach the Vikings. But Nate Tice, very, very good analysis. His profile picture on Twitter is that screenshot from Burn After Reading of Brad Pitt smiling in the closet. And I'm like, why does it, it's a picture of Brad Pitt smiling. So I hadn't seen the movie. Fast forward a couple of years, I watched the movie, and that quickly pops up, and then, that scene happens. I go, oh, so that's where Nate Tice's profile picture is from. So, stupid anecdote aside. Urias steady with the leather. I think you said it right at the stop there, Liam. It's a stopgap.
Yeah, it's a.
But it's outside the box, and it's practical.
And he'll give you 100 games between second and third.
Mm-hmm.
Like, play solid enough defense. Anything he gives you,
get people off their feet.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Again,
like Jake said at the start, like the options are dwindling quickly.
The entire genesis of this conversation has been like, again, like Jake said, the sexy options are off the table. Like, if they wanted a perfect option, they'd go balls to the wall and just sign Ketel Marte, because there's your steady defense up the middle.
One
of the best hitters in baseball.
So they actually need the consent of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
No, to do that. It's like Greenland. We're just going to take it.
We're just going to take him? What are you, we're going to kidnap him in the night? What do you mean?
I said you go ball, like, if you overwhelm them.
Oh, I get. Well, yeah. I mean, there comes a point.
Everybody has a price. What's their fucking GM's name?
Hazen?
Hazen?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Big Mike.
Yeah, if he's sitting there and stomping his feet, I'm not trading him. Like, you trade him at some point. Mike, come on now. Don't kid yourself. That would be the perfect option. But it's not going to happen based off of everything that we know, publicly at least. Who knows what's happening behind the scenes, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, it's not that you have to compromise, but this is, you have to kind of work with what we're being given now. So let's try to think outside the box.
I like what we've all presented to here today. Well, I don't like Liam's at all.
Yeah, I knew you.
No, that sucks. We're the Boston Red Sox. Let's be fucking serious, please.
Are we though?
Yes.
We literally are.
We just signed a big contract. We're back.
Ben Shapiro, you're literally the Boston Red Sox.
Literally.
You're literally that organization. No other organization is you, the Boston Red Sox.
No, we're good. We're back, guys.
The Jazz Duran deal to go back to that.
I know
because it's
that's
worth
moving
revisiting.
you, right? You've been moved by that.
I see the vision. I'm not like full on like yes, like hammering like do it. I'm interested in it at the very least. I was just gonna say while revisiting it, it would be just in a cosmic sense, in a general sense, any sense you want to cut it, it would be fucking hilarious. That would be a hilarious trade. Imagine the emergency episode we'd have with Emily Nyman on that one.
Chills.
A Durant for Jazz trade.
I mean, they have been making deals together in recent years.
Yeah, it's like
It's not like the Cold War anymore.
yeah, it's like the Cuban thaw. Like, you know, it's like the U.S. and Cuba.
Stephen Drew broke that tradition.
Yeah, that would be the true test of to see if it's a new age, if it's a blockbuster kind of deal like that.
What did we learn, Palmer?
I don't know, sir.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, if I knew what. Yeah. Yes, sir. It's hard to say.
We learned not to do it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes life really is that simple. You know? We learn not to do it again.
Yeah.
Liam,
Adam
would you
keeps
do it
mentioning
again?
Zach Neto like that. I mean, yeah, that would be great, but like, did he or
The
did he not
Angels are
sign an
dumb. They
extension
might
with the
do it.
Angels?
Oh, I think you're right. I think he did sign.
Did he? I thought he. I
Yoan
thought he signed
Moncada.
an extension.
Come home.
Jake, that was originally going to be my outside the box idea when I was just looking at like a list of available infielders. And
I
then
don't.
pulled up
What was
then I
his
pulled up
last good
Savant
season? 6 years ago?
2019. Like his only good
2021. He
season.
was good in 2021.
How'd
Is that when he
do?
became a pop star? Like he released that song.
He was
Hey,
2019.
that's a
He
good
got
single.
MVP votes, but he was good in 21.
Do you know how far 2021 was, man? You know how far back that
I've
is?
lived
different world.
thousands of lives.
Yeah,
in 2021.
The world the world that you knew where Yoan Moncada was a viable option here no longer exists. How was he last year? Can we pull up Moncada's numbers?
Moncada played in
butt
84
ass.
games last year. He hit 234, 336, 448 for a 783 OPS.
It's actually better than what I thought it would be.
The Savant defense was absolutely putrid.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
a
they're-
whole lot of blue.
Yeah.
There, Liam.
Whole lot of
Yeah,
blue.
that's got to be. I mean, that's a non-starter there. I mean, if you're talking about taking a flyer on him again, hopefully you can regain some.
Bring
form
him
from
home.
5 to 7 fucking years ago.
If
when
you
the defense
what
isn't
here,
holding up.
let's do a thought experiment. Today,
Another one.
Today, Buster Posey calls you. He goes, "Make me an offer. You can have him back." What is going the other way? What's going the other way?
Well, I think you got to start with Kyle Harrison, Jordan
No,
Hicks.
but really, what would they ask for back? Really?
They'd ask for at least one of Early and Tolley.
Yeah.
They'd ask for probably Arias.
Probably Meyer.
What's
Probably,
their outfield
and then we
look
would
like?
say,
Do
"Fuck
they
you,
want
we're
Willier?
not giving up Meyer."
Willier and McCovey Cove would be great friends.
Oh.
Um,
But also, that deal is underwater. So how much really?
Yeah, that's
can
all
they
I've
ask
been
for?
told. It was underwater. You had to get off
was
the books with
underwater.
it.
Yeah,
That's
to
all
do
I
it.
heard. That's all I was told for months. It's underwater. It's underwater. It's underwater.
yeah, I mean, San Fran could use an outfielder.
Jared Durant kicking and screaming at the thought of going to San Francisco. To Nancy Pelosi's district in San Francisco.
He would be the guy that takes down the Harvey Milk Boulevard sign or whatever it is. He'd do it himself.
Oh my god. Oh no. Jesus.
You guys ever seen Milk? Starring,
Sean Penn, right?
Starring Sean Penn, yeah.
I haven't seen it, no. But
And James
Yeah, I've
Franco
never
is
seen
his,
it either.
I think
James
he
Franco's-
won the Oscar for that though, right?
is his boyfriend. He sure did.
It was
He sure did.
critically acclaimed.
You know who else is in Milk for like 15 seconds? The gay one from High School Musical. He pops up in it.
Ryan Sharpay's
I think so. Am I imagining this? I want
Corbin
to say
Bleu?
he did. No, not Corbin. He wasn't gay. He was gay. Corbin
not
Bleu.
that you know.
Lucas Grabeel. Yeah, he is in Milk. He pops up in Milk as a real person. It seems. Who is this? Danny Nicoletta An Italian-American photographer, photojournalist, and gay rights activist. Yeah, that's who.
Oh.
He's
that's who,
Italian-American. Italian. There you go.
Yep, Diane Feinstein is portrayed in that film. It's a good. I actually enjoyed that movie for what it's worth.
Diane Feinstein died, right? Like a year or two ago?
Sure did. Well, spiritually, many years ago.
I mean, in the literal sense.
Yeah,
right?
but she left her earthly body.
10 years ago.
Ian Doran says,
23 maybe?
Dan White,
Yeah.
yeah. The case was the infamous Twinkie defense. Ian is right. Twinkie defense, insanity, because or like depression.
He ate too many
it was,
Twinkies,
so
right?
he ate because he ate a ton of Twinkies because he was depressed or something like that.
The Josh Brolin actually looks so much like him. I remember looking it up after.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's who plays him in the movie.
Botsy goes. He also pops up in Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Who, Ryan? Well, that's his brother. Her brother. I would hope so.
Was that like a spin-off movie, Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure?
Oh yeah, it's one of Sophie's favorite movies. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
No, don't. Sophie doesn't have to talk for 10 minutes about Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. I'm sure it's wonderful, but
I wasn't gonna let her.
I don't even think of like you letting her or not. I think she was just going to hijack the show to talk about it.
You know who else is in that movie? Austin Butler.
In Milk?
He's in Milk?
No, he's in Sharpay's
Fabulous Adventure.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he's
so
the
yeah,
second
that's
lead.
that's
He's the second lead of that movie.
Yeah, Dever is retrade again.
Yeah. Would you do it for Harvey Milk?
Diego Luna's in Milk?
Now you're just looking to see who's in Milk.
No, I think he's his boyfriend. I think he's no. Diego Luna actually he kills himself. Diego Luna kills himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not positive.
That's not positive. Unfortunately, Sean Penn's Oscar in Milk is going to prevent him from winning an Oscar for One Battle After Another as
that's
Stephen
not
Lockjaw.
Positive.
As Lockjaw.
No, sir. I was. We'll get back to ball talk in a second. We have Hall of Fame talk to get to it, but just I don't want to forget this point about One Battle After Another. You know what line from One Battle After Another I was laughing to myself earlier today? When Lockjaw is initially being interrogated, or going through the initial screening process for the Christmas Adventurers, and he's asked if he had any outstanding debts, and he starts talking about his jet ski.
Oh yeah,
it was defective.
And then he goes, "But all things considered, I would do it again."
I would do it. Yeah, I have no regrets.
Yeah,
it was a model of the Dolphin 335. So good. Man, Missy Mo's on a work trip this week. Tomorrow night. I might watch it again. I might run it back.
I just got the 4K. I just got. The 4K.
Man, it's so good. It's so good. What a picture. Yeah, that's Raphael Devers would truly be the outside the box idea, definitively.
Yeah, I mean, they nobody would see it coming.
Would have been a very meta idea for one of you guys to bring. Well, I guess you did, Jake. You cooked it up.
I did. I actually just did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's meta. I think real subversive. So,
provocative.
Want to take another break, guys?
Not really. We're kind of flying right now, but yeah.
Well, do you have something else to talk about outside of the Hall of Fame stuff? Because that was going to be the third segment.
No.
So much for us flying, huh? Jeez.
Yeah. All right. Screeching halt.
Third and final segment coming up right after this. That's not positive.
That's not positive.
We have to clip that and get it onto like Evil Lansdowne. And anytime there's bad Red Sox news, that's not positive.
I ripped a clip from Evil Lansdowne the other day, and Riss watched me do it. She's like, "What is Evil Lansdowne?"
I have to actually go back and add more stuff into it.
I try to search Evil Lansdowne for those listening. By the way, that's just like a stash of videos that we use.
Do you guys have the login for Evil Lansdowne?
No.
Nope.
God, no.
God, I don't even know if I do. Now that I'm saying that.
The thing is, I try to search, and I know for a fact you've used Trump as a keyword for those videos about 500 times. That's just our brand.
Yeah, does it
I
not
try to
work?
search. like Twitter search Trump like from Evil Lansdowne, and like 1, maybe 2 videos pop up.
What if you hit latest? That gives me.
I think that's the one I used.
I will do it. You know what? To demonstrate what I'm talking
Look,
about, I will do it.
I get his laugh. I get a job. I get him dancing. I get you can get him out.
You know which one I was trying to find?
I think that's the one I used the other day.
Yeah.
You know which one I was trying to find the other day is the wow, that's tough.
Oh, I actually don't know if that's on here.
It's just at Evil. It's Evil Lansdowne, right? Just straight up.
Yep.
Or is it Evil POL?
Yeah.
See, I only get one. I only get the like. See, you know what I mean?
What if you do? What if? Oh, Fitz, that's weird. I'll get you the login. I'll figure it out tonight.
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I have a bunch bookmarked in the on the actual podcast account as well. So I know I have that wow, that's tough, man, somewhere bookmarked in the POL account at some point. I just have to scroll down. It's a couple years worth of videos at this point.
Tonight while I'm watching whatever I watch tonight.
Milk.
Bruins, I guess. I'm just going to sit and go through my bookmarks and tweet them from Evil Lansdowne.
Yeah.
I don't even. What's the it's Kyle Bearclaw.
Yeah. God bless him. We did everything we could for the man. All right, we ready to get back to this?
Yes.
5 seconds.
Yes.
Third and final segment of Pod on Lansdowne here. Jake's here. Liam's here. After a little bit of a delay, Fitz is here as well. Happy that you could join us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, by the way. youtube.com/@PodOnLansdowne. We have 420 subscribers last I checked. Blaze it. Love it. Follow the show on social at PodOnLansdowne.
Sick reference, dude. That was a sick reference.
Yeah, references are out of control. At PodOnLansdowne on Twitter, on Instagram. Pod.on.Lansdowne on TikTok. Follow us all there. I'm at FitzyMopania. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Liam is at Liam Tennessee _. The Hall of Fame also has some sort of social media account handle at Baseball Hall, in case you were wondering on Twitter. The Baseball Hall of Fame also has 2 new members, as a matter of fact. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones, elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame, just announced Tuesday evening. Because we are a baseball podcast, figure we want to do some Hall of Fame talk. Always like talking about Cooperstown. Chase Utley had 59.1% of the votes. That's short of the 75%, right? 75 or is it 70?
75.
75% threshold.
Yeah.
Just short of there. Andy Pettit, 48.5. Andrew Jones had 78.4, 84.2 for Carlos Beltran. Jones got in on his 9th ballot. Carlos on his 4th. In case you were wondering, for some other notable Red Sox players, Manny Ramirez on his 10th and final year on the writer's ballot. 38.8% of the vote. He will be falling off, of course.
Cowards.
We'll talk. I guess we could talk about Manny in this conversation as well. Pedroia on his 2nd year in the ballot got up to 20.7%. With Utley being at damn near 60%, I feel like if Utley gets in at some point, Pedroia would be given a real chance to knock down the door there. Nick Markakis and Alex Gordon each got 1 Hall of Fame vote, so good for them. Rick Porcello got 2. Shut up, pretty Ricky.
Markakis, 2,400 hits, man. Have some respect.
You know what else he got one of? He also got one of. He took strike 1 as well. Nick Markakis.
A-Rod at 40% on his 5th year of the ballot. I don't know what he got last year. I don't know if that's being stagnant or not. But Hall of Fame. Carlos and Andrew Jones. What do we think, Mr. Fantasy?
I mean, for Andrew Jones, man, it's about damn time. 10 Gold Gloves. How are you not in on the first year? Just massive voter malpractice. I think we need to check the MLB writers' polling locations this time next year.
On that
just
thought,
to make sure everything's
and obviously the defense was amazing, and he was a great hitter early in his career too. I'm hardly the first person to bring this up, and I don't have the numbers in front of me. I'm sure Liam or Jake will pull it up.
He's got 400 home runs too.
From ages 19 to 29, Andrew Jones, like that alone, is like the peak of a Hall of Famer. but it's because of the injuries and that he fell off so relatively into that time frame, basically from age 30 onwards, didn't do much of anything.
Yeah,
that people kind of forgot about
after 30, the most games he played in a season was 107.
But if he did that from ages like 24 to 34, he would have been a first ballot.
It would have been a lock.
Right? Jones also helps with the Dustin Pedroia narrative. Fingers crossed that Petey gets in there one day. That'd be awesome.
I mean, this is nuts. I mean, Andrew Jones, 1996 through 2006, the B WAR was 58 flat, 342 home runs. The triple slash was 267, 345, 505 for an 850 OPS. The OPS plus is 116, 1,500 hits, 1,000 RBIs, 130 stolen bases. If I'm him, I'm like, what more do you want from me at that point? I mean, Christ, Jeff Kent gets in this year as well. That's a whole other conversation. Harold, don't even get me started on the Hall of Fame, man. Like, it pisses me off so much. It's such a farce.
I'm a big Hall guy. I like people getting.
I know you are. I've never even been, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Dirty. I'm gonna start my own Hall of Fame.
The Pot on Lansdowne Hall of Fame.
That's right. And
Jake,
Harold
any thoughts on
Jones
Andrew Jones?
Andrew Jones, I'm a defense respecter, man. It's about time.
Real.
10
Maybe
gold
the
gloves.
best defensive center fielder ever.
Yeah. 10 gold gloves. And you know, it's not like, he was glove first, but he could hit. He was hitting 30 bombs.
There's some crazy, like, if you go digging, and again, I say there's some crazy stats and I don't have it in front of me. You're just going to have to trust. My sources, trust me, bro. But just hearing from writers and whatnot, people making his case, there are some crazy comps that he has, like within like the first 10, 12 years of his career, 8 years of career, however you want to break it down. And which, by the way, I believe his JAWS score, it would be wicked high because I think that takes your best 7 years as a huge part of the calculation. Which I'm sure his 7-year best stretch would be insane. But just in comparison to other center fielders historically, towards the first decade of his career, Jones meets so many benchmarks, which is wicked impressive. But again, part of it, it's okay. He came up when he was 18, 19 years old, and had a decade-long peak that didn't extend into his 30s. But he's in now, given the skill. So I think that was long overdue there. And then for Beltran, I mean, took his medicine a bit with the Astros cheating thing. I think
who cares? Who cares?
At this point, right? Well, he took a couple of years off, which I understand that. But had that not happened, if he wasn't going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, he would have been damn near close to it. Beltran, I mean, obviously a ton of accolades. Obviously, it's hard to call him underrated, but I still think I might, because like the era of like us growing up, Liam. I know Jake, you're right behind us, a couple of years younger, but like that mid 2000s run, like when he was on Houston in 2004, and then when he went to the Mets, like that dude was an absolute gamer, especially in big games, postseason games. He was the real deal. Another well-deserved one for Beltran. Dude was
Carlos Beltran.
legit.
Carlos Beltran put up 4.5 B WAR in 90 games on Houston in the second half of 2004.
He was unbelievable. Did he get MVP votes for the NL that year?
Sadly, no.
Which he should have. If you're putting up 4.5 WAR over less than 100 games after the deadline, he was legit, man. He almost took them to the World Series by himself, essentially. And that was a team with like the Killer Bees. They had Pettit. They had Clemens. You know what I mean. He was driving the boat that year. Took that NLCS to Game 7. Great series that obviously gets overshadowed by another.
You know what? I'll
championship
say it.
series.
I'll say it. I'm glad that the Astros cheated that year because it got Beltran his ring.
Well, there you go. And also stopped the Dodgers. So
Sorry if that
It
offends.
did also stop the Droppers. Yep.
Damn good.
Nah, he was a demon. He was an absolute demon.
12 games, 8 home runs, OPS 1,500 in the 2004 run. Like that's absurd. 20 hits in 12 games.
The Mets going to one playoff with him was
tragic.
Such malpractice.
Unfortunately, that was him.
3 home runs
call
in that
third
NLCS.
strike against Waino, right? That was Beltran.
With Trump right behind him.
Yep.
Trump's in that shot.
Yeah.
He's
Trump's-
actually he's across the plate, right?
Oh, he's not directly behind him?
I don't think so. Maybe not. Hold, let
Well,
me
I
look.
got to pull it up now because how the hell did
Yeah.
I not notice that?
Oh no, he is. I don't know if he's in the like the
Oh,
TV
you're right. He's
shot.
more like in the on deck between home plate and the on deck circle on the third base
Yeah.
side.
Well, frankly, I
Yeah.
think
Sure.
Wainwright has a tremendous curveball.
He's like right behind Molina celebrating
Yeah.
in that shot.
I'll tell you what though, guys. The next couple years, the Hall of Fame, it's gonna be slim pickings.
Well, who's up next? Who's going to be a first-time ballot next year?
I just did it. So next year-
well, first ballot. I don't know.
Next year's gonna be Posey, so he'll get in.
Posey will get in. Yep.
Year after that, I want to say is Pujols.
Yeah, I mean he's going to
Year
waltz
after, and then I think the year after that. Hold on, I was just looking at it. Here we go. A ring a ding ding. Yeah, so probably just Posey. That's going to be new next year.
Well, who else is on there? Let's.
For first ballot
I'm
next
gonna
year?
Yeah.
find it.
This is sorted by WAR.
Okay.
So this is handy. Posey, John Lester,
Who has a case
an outside case, I would say.
for his postseason resume
Postseason
alone
resume.
could
I
carry
agree
him
with
to
you.
Cooper
Without
Sound.
it, I'd be like,
Buster.
I mean, that's
Posey
going to be Pettit's
finishing his
case too.
career-
Pettit,
I guess he
Pettit's-
retired really young.
Posey.
Yeah, he only has 45
wasn't he like-
career WAR.
I think it's kind of like.
But I think three championships.
everything.
Yeah,
the
well,
MVP.
no, that's
and,
what
and as a catcher too. I think the
Yeah,
fact
exactly.
that Mauer got in first ballot. You're
Whatever
like,
the opposite
Yeah.
of a he instead of a tax, he gets a tax break there for
And
his
then,
candidacy
and then Brett
instead of a war
Gardner.
tax.
Brett Gardner. Then
Gardner's an
Ryan
accumulator.
Zimmerman,
Zimmerman, no.
Seager.
Kyle Seager. Oh God, the fact that Kyle Seager's on a Hall of Fame ballot, dude. I'm so old. I'm so old.
Then it falls
I mean,
off after
the
that.
fact that Cole Hamels on his first year is pulling 24%. I feel like that bodes well for Lester.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think
that's only going to grow.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Maybe Utley doesn't get it next year. I mean, that's still 15% or just over 15% rather than
Right,
he
I
has
bet
to
he's
make
in
up.
by year 5.
Oh, I
It's
hate
gonna
that.
be one of those things.
I hate that. That's so nasty. Chase Utley, Hall of Famer.
Who are we gonna get for like decision time coming up? Well, Jones was on year
like-
9, so but he's
yeah.
in.
So next year,
Pettit will
I
be
have it.
year
I have it
9.
right here. Pettit's going to be on year 9. Bobby Abreu is going to be on year 8. Abreu only at
I'm team
30%.
Bobby.
Because people are pounding the drum for that Abreu thing, and he's only at what 30%. Now I don't know his trends
crazy.
in years past,
Yeah.
but that's he's. I mean, he'll get a bump in his 10th year because it will be decision time for him. But 7 years on the ballot, Abreu's still not even at 31%. Again, Hamels at 23.8. It's probably a good start for him. Pedroia, second year on the ballot at 20. I think a lot of that's going to depend on the Utley situation. That could crack open the door for him. Mark Burley hanging in there at 20%. 6th year on the ballot. Don't think he's going to make it.
crazy.
But God bless him. But he does have an interesting case with all, the volume that he's added and whatnot. Some big game moments.
perfect game.
I mean, Christ,
Yep.
if Jim Cott's in, if we're talking volume,
I think the year after next has some interesting ones.
Hold that thought
Maybe
for
not.
1 second, because Christy says, how long for Pedroia do you guys think?
I don't think
Pedroia,
he's getting in. Sorry if that offends.
there's a very real chance that he doesn't. I don't want to burst people's bubble there.
if it gets to like year 6, year 7, I think it fizzles at that point.
Or is it one again? I think it's a matter.
Or
It
do you
might
think
take a
it's a
couple of
long
years
burn?
for Utley. So by the time Utley's in, Pedroia is probably going to have been on his 5th or 6th year on the ballot or something like that. Say it takes a couple of more years for Utley to get in, which it may not. It could very well be next year if it's a weaker ballot, like we just talked about. If it's only going to
It's
be
looking slim pickings.
if it's only going to be Posey and potentially Lester out of the new guys who are first on the ballot, and then maybe Pettit gets a bump as he's getting towards his 10th year.
Pedroia's career was just too short, man. Sorry. Sorry.
But as we start to get away from some of the traditional numbers, Jake, that
no, I agree. But also,
Hall
like
of Fame
only
candidacies.
4 All-Star games. Like,
at second
you
base,
gotta
though,
look
with an
at the second
MVP.
base was Kinsler and Cano. Like,
I don't know. I don't
that's
think
a tough
so.
one.
Cano would have been
I
a
don't
Hall of
think
Famer
so.
if it wasn't for all the cheating stuff. Like Cano
Of
would have
course.
waltzed in.
Of course.
Do we
I just like
King
Pedroia
Felix
was
gets the next
done
year?
being a productive player at 33 years old. Like that's a
I think if
hard
you get murdered by Manny
sell.
Machado, you should get that Hall of Fame tax break.
I'm just saying. I don't. 1,500 games.
I mean, even in 2017, he still had a good year and he was on one leg.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Bones rubbing up against each other. Like no
Nice.
cartilage there. Another one, a guy that I think we
Does
only
he
quickly
have the
glossed
least
over.
home runs in a season of an MVP winner ever that wasn't a pitcher?
I mean,
That's a
there's
great
got to be some
question.
guys in like the 40s and 50s who
Like 17. That is so low to win MVP.
but
he
he
really
probably
should've
he
won
hit like
MVP,
probably like
frankly.
325 that year.
Should have been Uke. Sorry if that offends.
But shut up, PD.
Yeah, shut up, Petey.
Felix Hernandez at 46.1% on his second year in the ballot.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
The quintessential like don't need 300 wins to get into the Hall of Fame anymore guy. King Felix.
Man.
I'd stump
well-
for him.
Jake, to answer your question, Ichiro in 2001, 8 home runs.
All right. there you go.
So there you go.
Thank you, Liam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's not the lowest. I'm just riddling down the list here. Barry Larkin in 95, 15 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Pendleton in 91, 22 home runs.
That's a great
Rubbing
name.
out,
Terry
21. Willie McGee, 1985, 10 home runs. There's a couple in there. Keith Hernandez in 79, 11 home runs.
Do you think Felix is going to make the Hall?
I'm not saying that he is going to make.
Like
I'm
his
saying
peak
I'm
is
saying
undeniable.
I would say I would stump for him. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I mean,
he is going to get
46
in.
on year 2 is.
I would vote
if
for
these
him.
trends continue.
I would vote for
All
King
right.
Felix.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't be offended if he makes it. I'm not sure.
Orioles legend. When you forget.
Or a lot of people forget that. You were going to say 2 years from now, Jake. So the 28.
Yeah,
first
2 years
ballot
from now, we
guys.
got a fun crop. So Pujols, obviously, he's
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
He should be 100%.
Bobby Cano,
Nope.
you know, we know what happened.
He
there.
would have if it wasn't for the
know what
17
happened
PED.
And then we've got Yadi Molina, whose numbers kind of suck
the
ass.
interesting one.
But
Well, no,
They love him. The best
are you-
fans in baseball love him.
well, dude, are you looking at the offensive numbers for Yadi Molina?
no, I am. I'm just saying, like, even his career WAR is
That-
underwhelming for
Well,
for a Hall of Famer.
Are you looking at the B WAR? Because B WAR doesn't totally encapsulate defense, right?
Yeah,
What
what's
would
his
his
F
F WAR
WAR? What's his F WAR?
Probably higher than the B WAR because that's.
He played
that was Yadi
18
Molina's whole thing.
years. He played 18 years, and he has a good bit less B WAR than Buster Posey, who played
18
who
years,
played like 10
of
years.
elite defense. Listen, I'm not saying I would necessarily vote for him. I'd have to think about it, but you're
Listen,
making
I love elite
Yadi,
defense.
You're making
I love elite defense.
You're making a case against Yadier Molina's Hall of Fame case by pointing at his offensive numbers when that is absolutely positively not going to be the case. It's going to be the rings
No.
that he won and the stellar
Yeah.
defense that he had.
I'm just
So
saying.
it's
I'm simply saying that in 18 years, only being a positive offensive player 5 times is like that's not great.
Well, you guys want to see what the difference is between his B WAR and F WAR?
Yeah, what is it?
let's
His
hear it.
B WAR is 41.6. His F WAR is 55.6.
Okay. What's
There you go.
Posey's F WAR? What's Posey's F WAR?
Let me see.
And for the record, I would absolutely take Buster Posey over Yadier Molina. Posey was a better player, but
Yeah, Buster's F WAR is 57.9.
Okay. Yeah. And I would say those are the fun ones for that year.
any others like potentially
No, I mean no.
even just name
like
some
David
guys,
David Price is the only other sort of
Not.
interesting one, but he's
Thank you for
obviously
holding all the
not.
cards on
He
2018,
holds all
David.
the cards,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
He's a Red
that's
Sox.
Some would say that's better than making it to the Hall of Fame because not everyone holds all the cards. It's literally all the cards. Only one person can hold all the cards.
And then I'll tell you what though. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. 20 the next year, whatever, I don't know what year we're in. 29 might be a kind of a big class.
Let's hear it.
You think so?
We got Miggy, obviously.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
Zach Greinke, obviously.
Yeah.
I would say, yep.
And then some maybes. We got Joey Votto.
Yes.
I'd get him in.
We got Uncle Charlie Wayno. Not a Hall of
Wainwright.
Famer, but an interesting.
I'm
That's
sure
an
there's a
interesting
case to
case.
be made. Off the top of my head, I would say probably not, but he'll be on the ballot for a while.
Yeah, Nelson Cruz, sneaky.
No.
Just saying.
Ton of homers.
Those are just
how many
those are
homers
just
how many homers did Cruz end up with?
I don't know. I'm gonna say like 450.
464.
Wow.
Ooh.
If he had
I
gone
don't
to
know.
500, maybe.
Yeah, just kind of a fun year there.
Who's the who? I mean, outside of like obviously Bonds and A-Rod, like guys around that range, who has the most homers but has been left out of the Hall? And I'm not talking like steroid guys there, because, you know.
Oh, Fitz, what a great question.
You know,
How many did
let's
Adam
see.
finish with?
like is
Let's see.
that? I mean,
He's
there's got to be a guy with like
Saltburn.
450 or more who's been left out.
Yeah. Here, I got the list right here. We're omitting
And-
like
and
have
She-
steroid.
the answer is probably
concerns.
Sheffield, but again, like there are whispers about Sheffield too.
It's Rafael Palmeiro. He did steroids. Right?
But he was roids. Webster points out that Cruz also had a PED thing. I forget the extent of it, but that is true.
He was part of the whole Ryan thing, if I do believe so.
Jimmy Fox, Willie McCovey.
Webster's mention was McGriff, but McGriff, as rightfully so, I think McGriff got again. And again, I'm a big Hall guy. I like
Gary
I like people getting-
Sheffield. I believe it's Gary Sheffield.
But again, doesn't Sheffield kind of have what? Not full on, like he wasn't on any reports or anything like that, but
Oh, Carlos Delgado at 470.
Delgado,
He dropped off after the first year, didn't
which
he?
is ridiculous. He should have gotten at least some longer
False
And then
consideration.
and then after Delgado, it's Adam Dunn probably.
He's in my Hall of Fame. That's all that Adam done.
Yeah, after
I'll tell you
after
what, though,
Delgado,
after
it
the-
was Cruz, Canseco,
After the
Dunn.
years
And then
that we
Stanton.
just said, it's
Stanton
gonna
will be in
get
the Hall of Fame.
it's gonna
You
get
think so?
grim.
I think so. If Stanton has a couple of more seasons, how old is Stanton now?
I don't know.
What is he? 35.
Dude, if Stanton gets to 500 homers, he's got an MVP award.
36.
He's 36. How many homers is he at now? I think he's
He's
somewhere
at,
at like
he's at 453.
453. Couple more years of even
It's an
25.
interesting case. His B war is 46.8 as it currently stands.
He won't get to 550, but I think he'll be closer to 550 than 500.
The class that's good. The 2030 class is absolute dog shit.
2030.
Yeah. So like
So the guys who just retired.
yeah.
So rattle it off.
I mean, some of these guys might come back and play this year, but like, so it's unofficial, but it's like the absolute best of them is like JD Martinez. Like, I don't. That's like Johnny Cueto,
Nope.
Jose Abreu, Charlie Blackmon. Like, it's a rough crop.
Chuck Nasty.
That's gonna be rough.
God, the world I grew
Mike
up in no longer
McDaniel.
exists.
Mike McDaniel hired as Chargers offensive coordinator.
There you go. He had lunch with Harbaugh earlier today. Someone got that exclusive picture. So, or yesterday, whatever.
We love the Hall of Fame, don't we? I've never been.
It's awesome,
Me
dude.
neither.
You know,
Yeah.
like
I think my dad
I would
wants to
do a
go-
POL trip. Oh, it's awesome.
My dad wants to go this summer, I think.
It's excellent. I went for Poppy's induction. It was time of my life, man. An absolute blast. Marco Scudero, class of 2033. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be jovial.
I'm banging the drum for Bobby Abreu to get in.
He's like the true, like, he could break down the walls for some guys in the future with his sabermetric case, the on base case, and everything like that.
I hate saying that though, because Harold Baines is in. That shit pisses me off so much. I can't take anything serious at that point. Like Bobby Abreu's B war is 60.2. His triple slash is 291, 395.
Poor Harold Baines gets it all the time, which I understand why. I get it.
Fuck him.
You want 38.8? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
His B war?
Like some bullshit. It's below 40. Like, get out of here.
That's not right.
Played for the Orioles.
It was a
8
Jay Hay
times.
that does the Baines meter, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, Fernando Tatis has already accumulated more WAR. Ronald Acuna has.
There were some
pisses
good
me off so
Baines
much.
meter guys last year. Let me.
While you look that up, everyone does kind of have. even me as a big call guy, I have a guy that the fact that this guy is in and that guy is not pisses me off. Maybe it's Harold Baines for you, Liam, or dear listener.
It's him and Jim Cott, man.
Jim
so
Cott.
offensive.
Well, part of Cott's whole thing is I think he was a coach as well.
He's a broadcaster.
And the broadcaster element as
Jake
well.
Peavy has more war than Harold Baines.
And Jake Peavy has more duck boats. Too,
It's true.
as well.
It's true.
And trolleys from San Francisco.
Here.
Ah, Mabel.
Oh,
Mabel, who
that's
is in the Hall of
appearance.
Fame that should not be in the Hall of Fame, Mabel?
What do you think?
She says something crazy like Jackie Robinson should not be in the Hall of Fame. Like, Mabel, how dare you?
Mabel, how could you?
But for me, and this is not going to help me in the old soul allegations thing, the fact that Phil Rizzuto is in and Johnny Pesky is not, anytime I think about that, I get a little sad.
Johnny Pesky, man, leads the league in hits, goes to war, comes back, leads the league in hits.
Mm-hmm.
He had several seasons of 200 hits.
Yeah, and part of it was Rizzuto, Rizzuto was a broadcaster as well, along with the Yankee, that full thing, which I get. I'm fine with Rizzuto being in, but my problem is that Rizzuto was in and Johnny Pesky, who did everything for this organization, is not. And didn't get to live to see the
Is
chance.
it because Rizzuto's Italian? Is it because Rizzuto's Italian?
That the only reason why. Pesky's one of the good old
Louis
boys.
Tiant. Louis Tiant for me.
Oh, Louis Tiant as well. Yeah, Louis Tiant should
yeah.
absolutely be in.
Very sad. Also, Dwight Evans.
Dewey
Yes.
should be in. This isn't even a hometown bias thing.
No, I mean,
Dewey's
yeah,
defense
Dwight
was
Evans is probably, as for
all-world.
Red Sox, Dwight Evans is probably the
the most glaring one.
yeah. Let's see what's Dewey's. Is he Darrell Evans? No, that's a different person. Who the fuck is that?
Again, if you're looking on B Ward, I don't know how much of a case that's going to do for Dewey because his defense was incredible.
I mean, Dewey still on B War has 67.2.
so there you go, 67.2. Yeah, no, he should be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that one sucks.
You know what's kind of crazy? 24 still isn't retired by the Red Sox.
It should be dual retired, frankly.
It should for everyone who
A
has
Bill
had
Dickey,
it,
Yogi Berra situation.
right? For Dewey,
well, no.
for Manny,
I mean, I don't think David Price should have his number retired.
but he holds all the cards. Jake.
No, you're right though. He did hold all the cards.
David
They should put
Price
just a little
should be a
deck of
Red Sox
cards
Hall of
up there
Famer.
a little deck of cards up there in right field.
Yeah, just a little one, an actual size deck of cards. Just hide it there.
No, but Manny and Dwight should actually both get a ceremony.
In all seriousness,
not together, but yeah. Manny literally is probably Ohtani's probably more important now, but arguably the most important free agent signing in baseball history before Ohtani. And that's not
Up there.
hyperbolic.
Up there. Scherzer with the Nationals.
Sure,
Yeah.
but Manny also directly led to breaking an 86-year curse.
Sure, yeah, and Scherzer
the
won
whole
multiple
culture
Cy
of,
Young
being
Awards and
fucking-
won a first franchise World Series in franchise history.
Manny was a huge fucking deal.
Absolutely. Manny was.
Yeah, I've long thought. You know what? I bet they'll bust that out in a couple of years, the dual 24 thing, because they're not going to retire a number for a long time now. They keep trading everybody before they can get into number retirement territory. What are you going to fucking retire? I don't even know. Who do you?
15. They might just
maybe.
of how much people love Pedroia, but even then,
Yeah, have they given it out?
Nope.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
maybe
not.
then. You think Clemens will ever get it retired officially?
I don't know one way or the other. I do think shit.
The fact that they're doing a bobblehead this year is kind of shocking.
Yeah,
Oh, Liam, that's a good point.
The ice
I also
is
it's
gone.
not like his
The ice is
animus. These aren't even the owners that let him leave or anything.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
you
talk about Cuban thaw. That relationship has thawed.
I mean, he's
It's
in the
become
booth
more.
Yeah,
once
for
a
sure.
year.
No, he
He's
goes on
always
Nesson
running for
now.
Jimmy Fund, yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
I bet that'll happen in the coming whatever.
Just either do it or to quote another Wire reference, to quote Marlowe from The Wire, either do it or don't, but I got places to be. Retire it or don't retire it.
Well, that's why I hate when
21,
teams do
because
the
21's a
fake.
fire number. So
Yeah,
you gotta give
when
it to someone
teams do
cool,
the
or retire it.
We're not going to retire it, but we won't hand it out. Grow up.
So then it's retired at that point.
Like 33, like I don't really think that should be retired, but I don't think we've given it out, right?
Well, someone currently has it. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Who the fuck wears 33?
Jason Varitek.
You see the wheels turning.
Oh, I forgot that they wear. I forgot that they wear numbers.
For
in there.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like
technically.
Cora wears 13.
Big Core's
Whatever.
13, right? Yeah.
That's
so-
right. Well, you know, but they didn't have. Nobody wore it before he came
Right.
back and was
Yes.
a bench
Yeah.
coach, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
I know.
don't
I'm being facetious a little bit. Seth goes 49. There's a chance that they.
God bless him. God rest his soul. I don't. Well, actually, that's a good point. Like that actually is one of those ones that makes sense to not give out, but not
Yeah.
retire.
But even
like when
like-
someone dies young, like a lot
Yeah.
of hockey teams have that. Like fuck me. One of the Thrashers guys that died in the car crash. I think they did that sort of thing. There was like a flyer that died young that they didn't actually hang up a banner, but he like so. Yeah, I guess like deaths. It makes sense.
But even then, it could make sense like for how much he meant for not just the team, but just like the culture around the Red Sox, like the the Jimmy Fun things he did around the team.
It's funny when
the
you get talking about Red Sox retired numbers because it's like for so long they were literally like the stingiest team in professional sports, giving it out.
Yeah, you had to be.
They had
on the
all those.
team.
What was it? Retire with
10
the team.
years and
10 years and in the Hall of Fame, which I don't like. I think only Ortiz would be like in the last 20
they
years
broke
that they've
the rule for
retired
him, yeah.
would qualify for that. Like Pedro and Boggs, they both wouldn't. That's both obviously not going to work. So
Which
yeah,
I know we're advocating for them to retire some numbers, and I get it, but I mean, literally one of them, or a couple of them at this pay, they haven't been given out in years, so they're almost like semi-retired. First of all, I mentioned that as a caveat to say I don't want them just to retire every single number willy-nilly like the Celtics or the Yankees do, but there's a couple more that you could probably add up there.
Yeah, nobody's worn 21 since 1996. So
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I remember a story where like Buckles thought about asking for 21.
Buckles?
Yeah, because he's like I'm from
Pladro?
Texas. Yeah, he was like I'm from Texas, like Clemens, and then that turned into his reason for not asking for it. Who's the funniest player they could retire a number for?
This could just turn into just naming a random player. I could just say Willie
100%.
Pena, huh?
I'm reading through the list of like numbers.
Can you guys?
I choose to answer
I just
that
was
question,
curious.
or Jake, yeah.
Sorry, I just was curious when we got talking about number 24. So Price wore it, Manny wore it, and Dwight Evans wore it. Four other guys wore it inside of those three guys.
Well, Botsy mentioned Takashi Saito in the chat.
Okay,
so
yeah, that's one. And then
Takashi
the other
Saito.
two, Kevin Mitchell in 1996.
Never would have.
Sure.
Mike Stanley for 3 years, 98 through 2000. And Shane Mack in 1990. I don't know who that is, Shane Mack. That's Shane O'Mac, the wrestler.
Here comes the
Here
money.
comes the money! Here we go.
Money talk.
That's the greatest wrestler song ever for me.
If it's
so
not
good.
one, it's top 5.
Yeah,
at the
the
very
video
least, at the very least.
the video of Vince giving the award to Stephanie, and then he's like about to speak, and then the Here Comes the Money comes on is like absolute perfection.
One of my favorites is I think it's 3-6 Mafia did Mark Henry. Somebody gonna get their ass beat. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. That's a great one. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Here comes the money.
Surprisingly cultured with WWE, your boy.
Here we go. Are there any
Money
other
talks.
like weird
God,
ones?
Mike Stanley was a real slut with the numbers, huh? He wore 22.
Oh my
20,
God, Liam.
24.
Liam, you can't say that.
This guy was getting around.
So positive.
I think
He's
other
asking
people
for the
have
clubbies for any 20s.
other people have made this this observation, but it's so funny how liberal the Red Sox were with giving out five post no more.
Nick
Yeah.
Punto, things like
Rocco
that.
Baldelli. It's a genuine like that guy. They're all that guys too. Rocco Baldelli, Nick Punto, Johnny Gomes, Alan Craig, Ian Kinsler, Sue Wei Lin, Kevin Pillar, Kike, and Vaughn Grissom. Like, all right, man, we get it ended poorly. I don't think you need to be such a dick about it.
But they've mended the relationship. Nomar has nothing but nice things to say about the Red Sox
Yeah,
nowadays.
it's like, come on, Vaughn Grissom. You're gonna let him wear number 5?
YouTube chat, the rare Liam ow. Yeah, I can't remember the last time Liam got hit with an ow.
So the Hall of
never
Fame
me.
talk put me in a mood.
But to answer your question, Liam, the funniest feasible guy that they could retire, because again, you could just say like, oh, JT Snow. Who would that be?
Mookie
I mean, in a
Betts.
cosmic sort of way, it would be Schilling. That would be the funniest.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
that
right.
was the first one that came to mind.
Schilling, I think Schilling or Mookie Betts for two very
Mookie
different
would-
reasons. Mookie Betts now. They retire it now.
What would that? What would it? Would there be boos? Would it be all cheering? Would it just be? What would the
think
reaction?
if they
so
played it
awkward.
completely straight.
Yes. The
No, I think
video,
people would
the
cheer. I think
fireworks,
people would cheer.
They
everything.
bring
Like
out like
20
the Boston Pops, put him out in center field.
Yeah, like he's a champion, an MVP with the team. Like I think it would be all right.
Man.
Schilling. Imagine Schilling.
That shit would be so funny.
It really should have been him, huh? Can I say that? Ow!
That's an ow. That's an ow.
Sorry.
I can't. Jake.
I love looking at. I just love clicking through these and being like, oh, there's a guy. 19, that'll be up there one day. Whenever Roman Anthony gets his number retired, they should have Koji do it. He should participate as well.
Just as a wink and a nod.
No, like it should be up there for Roman
You
and
should
Koji.
retire.
when the
Oh yeah, the duel like 24.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, when the day comes.
11 could be for Meyer and Devers.
I forgot Marcelo is switching to 11. Yeah,
Yes, he is.
Here's another fun one. They have not given out 26 since Brock Holt wore it.
Well, it's retired.
It's retired.
Oh yeah.
Jake,
That's why he
Jake,
had
it's been
to give it
decades
up.
since they've given out number 9. Believe it or not, it's
No, well, in my defense, the way these are listed, like
Yeah, it's
20 guys
stupid.
wore it after Wade Boggs.
I was looking through 6 earlier, and I'm like, wow, Gary Gaetti wore it in 2000, and then
It'd be awesome
went
to
down
be
the
one of
list,
those
and it was like,
guys.
oh, Johnny Pesky.
It'd be awesome to be one of those guys that wore it like after a player, and then they retire it after the fact. You could just be like, yeah, that's me up there.
anyone notable wear 14 after Jim Rice?
No,
Because
nobody.
Rice only retired. That was only like 2010.
Yeah,
when it was
nobody wore it after
Gotcha.
him.
That's crazy. Yeah, 89, then nothing.
They were giving out 26. I mean, they were clearly offended when Boggs left.
Any
They were
in
they
our
were giving that shit
timeline
out like
besides
candy.
Brock Holt, anyone wear 26 of note? Like
Lou.
don't
Scotty
have
Pod,
Loomer,
Freddie Sanchez.
That's kind
Freddie
of it.
Sant, dude. I
Scott
was a
Podsednik.
huge Scott Podsednik. I forgot
Got
he was
him
a Red Sox.
Steely.
I was a huge Freddie Sanchez kid. Like when he was coming up, I thought he was going to be the real deal
He's a
Holyfield.
stud, man.
Do you think you're the first person to ever say that sentence? I was a huge Freddie Sanchez kid.
Got to be like
He
maybe
was
not the first, but like one of the first 10 or so.
He and Ryan
Yeah.
Theriot in MLB 2K,
Ryan the Riot,
dynamic infield. Let me tell you.
unbelievable nickname for him. Ryan the Riot. Just put a space in that last name.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money
Here
talk.
we go. That will be my song of the week. By
Yeah,
the way.
we want to just transition to song of the week.
Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just
Yeah.
do it. Here comes the money song of the week.
And you know what? I think we did money like a week or two ago for emoji of the week. We're just running it back. Something related to money is emoji of the week.
Is that even the name of the song? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Money
So
talk.
good.
Here comes the money. Da 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 da.
Money.
Liam,
What's your guys'
song of the week.
songs?
Sorry, I got to double check. This ain't in the playlist already. Give me yeah, it's not in there. Cool. Wild Ones, Flow Rida, featuring Sia.
Oh.
Banger.
Oh my God.
So
What a
good. I'm
singer.
shocked it's not in there already.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one.
Ooh. Yeah, that feel. With all due respect, Liam, that definitely feels like a fantasy special to add in
I
there.
had to double check that I hadn't used it already.
Here comes the money. Yep, Here comes the money's already in there. For me, to keep with the money theme, because I was listening to it earlier today, let me just double check to make sure that this isn't in there. It is not. A true work of poetry from a contemporary Renaissance man. And that is one of the tracks from the 2008 masterpiece album, The Carter 3, Give Me a Millie by Lil Wayne.
All right.
Yeah. Is that
We'll
your
take
favorite Lil Wayne song?
Maybe not my absolute but fuck, it's up there, man.
What's mine?
Motherfucker, I'm ill.
I'm ill. Oh, maybe Mrs. Officer is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song.
6 Foot 7 Foot is great too. I know that's later, Lil Wayne. Like,
Yeah, Mrs. Officer is mine for sure.
special album.
Guys, I had fun tonight. Can I just say that?
I had a great time.
I had a fun time.
It's always a good time.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talks.
This time,
Oscar-
so we still have one more episode pre-truck day. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, next Tuesday is the
that's how it shakes out.
27th, and then Truck Day is the 2nd, right?
Oh, are we
That's what I've been
recording on
told.
truck day?
Where
No,
we'll
we're
be recording
doing
on the 3rd.
Yeah. Okay.
We will know next week if the Patriots are in the Super Bowl or not.
Truth nuke.
Truth nuke.
Money, 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 money.
And then we will also know next week what the Oscar noms are, because what nominations are Thursday?
Oh,
I do think maybe we
you
do a
confirm?
special Oscar noms picks episode.
Okay.
That
fun.
would be fun.
I still got to see Sentimental Value.
Yeah, I gotta see that. I have to see a couple movies. I still have to see Hamnet. I gotta see.
I got a bunch.
Like, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I was supposed to be great with Rose Byrne. I still gotta see that. I say I'm gonna watch every nominated movie every year. Just I never do.
Nah, it never happens. Never happens.
But this year is different. I am gonna do it. If I tell myself that we have to do it for the podcast, that might motivate me to do it more. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see for that. Is that all we got?
Yep.
That is
We all we got.
we all we need. That's right. We all we got, we all we need.
That is so true.
Yeah. Truth nuke. So, if that's all for this week, we're going to call it an episode right there. Again, a reminder, if there's any huge breaking news, earth-shattering news for the Boston Red Stockings Baseball Club, we'll let you guys know on Twitter, @PodOnLansdowne, if we do an emergency episode. I don't think Isaac Paredes would be... Is that emergency episode material?
Depends if Jaron Duran is in the trade or not.
If Jaron
Fair.
Duran is moved,
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that will be emergency episode.
Yeah.
For
Here comes the money. That's how Jake's gonna open.
I gotta come. I'll come in like Shane O'Mac that episode.
sunglasses, the cigar. Where's the cigar, Jake?
It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge.
In the fridge.
That's what I read. If you don't have a humidor, that's where you should keep it. I'm not
makes
gonna
sense.
buy a
All
fucking
your food
humidor.
tastes like dried up tobacco.
No, it's wrapped. I mean, it's wrapped in the fridge. Listen, I don't smoke. I'm not gonna I wasn't gonna spend real money.
How many
on this
times has
fucking-
Sophie yelled at you to get rid of the cigar?
It's this big. I mean, it's not. It's just hidden in the back of the fridge.
Smart idea. Keep it in the fridge. I didn't know that. If
Yeah.
you didn't, that's the way to go.
It's true. If you don't have a humidor, that's where they tell you to keep it.
Just be ready to put it into long term, like the freezer, to really preserve it, because he may not get dealt, Jake. But if he is dealt, we'll do an
Don't
emergency
you
episode.
put that evil on me.
Me, Ricky Bob, don't you put that on us.
Here comes the money.
In the
That's gonna
meantime,
be awesome.
until
Can't wait.
next time, latest we'll talk to you is next Tuesday, the 27th. Until then, for Jake, for Liam, not for Jarrett Stidham and the Broncos, I'm Fitz, you're you. Go Sox. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Did you forget to do it for a hot second, Jake?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Obey your mother.